Good Thursday morning, East Tennessee. My name is David Aldrich, Chief Meteorologist of Captain Accurate Weather, coming to you by way of the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Happy that you're here. You're probably seeing your breath if you've been out to work already. Maybe you're watching us from your workplace. If that's the case, it's 27 degrees right now. That's cold. And 23 degrees in Jamestown. So if you want a context, you want to put in perspective, it is usually colder in the plateau by the tune of this morning of 3 degrees, 4 degrees, the difference between Fentress County and Knox County, it seems, and it's like 30 in Morristown. So there's a 7-degree spread from there, from west to east. And it's 25 in Oneida, so I want to say good morning to our friends in Scott County, all represented in Morgan County. Good morning to you. It's 24 in Rockwood. You're at 28 degrees. That's cold. And there's a little bit of a wind, so naturally it's going to feel a touch colder. I think it feels like 20 if I last checked here at the 6 o'clock hour. But it is 6:42, 25 degrees in Athens, 27 Greenville, and we have 28 degrees in Maryville. Do you like it cold? Is this your type of thing leading up to Christmas? Because you know we've reached the coldest period of the season, right? The shortest days, I should say, the coldest, but the shortest days as we approach the winter solstice around the 21st of the month. And we now have visibility that's no problem here. Winds are at 6. They're going to be generally 3 to 8 miles an hour today. 3 to 8, but even a 6-mile-an-hour wind can take 7 degrees off the actual temperature in terms of what perception is, right? The wind chill is 20, the actual temperature is 27. So if you have to pump gas this morning, you probably know fairly certain that it's kind of chilly. Like winter is still here, and we're going to find full sunshine today. So it's not going to be like, I got some snow. Yeah, many of us did pick up some snow. Speaking of which, I come back on camera. We picked up, officially our first snowfall. Measurable snow since, are you ready for this? The 16th of January. The 16th of January, that's when we picked up 1.9. We had 6.3 inches of snow on the 15th of January, and we had 0.3 on the 14th of January. That is all associated with the big 8.5. Remember, we got 8.5 inches of snow around the Martin Luther King weekend. But I digress. First measurable snow since January. It's been almost a year, but we picked up 0.7. I didn't want to bury the lead. 0.7 is the official measurement. How much did you have? Some of you had more than that. Some of you had less. Some of you said, well, it didn't really get to the road, so it didn't matter. And I don't know how many snowmen or snowballs you were able to make, but I hope you enjoyed it. Yesterday's high was actually 56. How could it be 56 and you got 0.7 inches of snow? It's because it came at a different hour, right? It came at midnight, 12:37. It was an upside-down day. We went from raindrops to snowflakes. You know the rest. If you were here. If you were not here, that's the drama we had on Wednesday. Today, just lots of sunshine. So it's going to be a lot easier to take getting into work, getting out, but you just have to wear layers. There's still some gusty winds in the Smokies. So those are where the areas we might find stronger winds today. But these are the temperatures. 27 in the Tri-Cities. 27 Johnson City, and 30 degrees in Chattanooga. I want to check in with you. I was having some issues with my computer, but now that I'm back up and running, I want to say good morning to our friend Fred Winchenbach. Says good morning. He's frosty. He's cold. He's in Maryville. He's in Blount County. 28 degrees. Thank you, Fred, for that update. Glad to have you here. Melissa Mumpower, she's on YouTube. We're doing a twofer. We're on Facebook. We're live streaming on YouTube. We're doing both this morning. Good morning, David. My tennis shoes, she says, froze to the front of the steps this morning. That's cold. That's no doubt pretty cold. And Dustin Bolin wants to know if, in fact, we're going to get any more snow for this month. That's one of the benefits of being a premium member. I would say the answer is probably yes, Dustin. The answer is probably yes. But the question of when, that's what I reveal in greater detail. We look at the prospects and trends moving forward. Karen says good morning. She's one of my premium members. She's in the know. She says, good morning, David. It's chilly. It's 23 degrees up on the plateau, and I hope everyone has a cozy and sip at her Weigel's coffee. Good to know that. Good to have you here, as Weigel's is a great sponsor for Captain Accurate Weather, as is Marco's Pizza. Morning, David, says Wanda Poe. She says the rain. Will the rain be heavy, so help with the drought? Well, we had 0.47 yesterday. We'll get into the nuts and bolts of that, too, here in just a moment, but I want to say good morning to you. If you like the cold, look at these numbers, right? These are the actual temperatures. And where there is a wind, you're going to get, naturally, a wind chill. So if I go to the next map, 27, as I mentioned, it goes to 20. Feels like it's 18 in Lexington. Feels like it's 17 in the heart of West Virginia there, in Charleston, in the capital there. Atlanta feels like 25 this morning. So it's pretty cold all across the state and in the neighboring states as well. Nothing to see here. We're going to find bright sunshine. There might be a few wispy cirrus clouds from time to time, but we'll just describe it as sunshiny. just like your shoes, if your shoes are shiny, or in the case of Melissa, frozen. Tennis shoes are frozen. 46, I did up the high by 2 degrees today. I was, to be transparent, I was at 44. But now you say it's going to be 46. Yeah, I think with the wind that's out of the southwest, 3 to 8, probably going to pull up a 46. It's like doing a benchmark. I think we'll get to 46, but the average high is 52. The normal high is 52, so it's still a colder than average day, but I do expect we'll make it to 45. Morristown, White Pine, Jefferson City, about 46 for Maynardville, Sharps Chapel, 44 for La Follette, Jacksboro, Caryville, and 44 for Fairfield Glade, Lake Tansy, and our friends in Crossville, Tennessee. So it's going to be a chillier day, a colder day, because we're starting off in the 20s. We'll finish off in the mid-40s. Sunshine will be in ample supply. Plenty of vitamin D for all. Sun's up at 7:37, goes to bed at 5:23, and it is currently 6:47. The kids at the bus stop will find themselves shivering. Hopefully they've got a heavier coat, and hopefully they don't have to stand at the bus stop for very long. Maybe they can get from the car right into the bus as quick as they can. 34 at 10, if there would be any would-be recess time. I put that up there for kind of like a planner. But for pickup, moms and dads, 2 to 3:30 should be between 44 and 46 for the pickup with lots of sunshine. So don't forget the sunglasses, but don't forget the warm jacket. The Ultimate Doppler Radar is quiet. Ultimate Doppler Radar, presented by your local Marco's Pizza, doesn't show anything. We did have some crazy flurries still lingering at 7 p.m. last night. Came through places like Tazewell, Clinton, La Follette, but that all faded away quickly as skies cleared as expected and have dropped the temperatures now into the 20s. Marcos.com, a great place to go if you're hungry for some lunch plans, if you want to have some delivery, you've got work to do, and you don't have time to get out of the office. Check them out. They're in Hardin Valley and Farragut. They're in Maryville. They're in Fountain City. They're in Halls. You can find a Marco's Pizza in Oak Ridge, Middlebrook Pike, and Ebenezer Road, and they're open. They're open late too. But keep in mind, No Kid Hungry is that's one of the. They've been a corporate sponsor of No Kid Hungry for quite some time, many years, and they're also giving back now to East Tennessee Children's Hospital. They have a magnificent pizza they call the Magnifico for less than $10, and for lunch, this looks pretty appealing to me, less than $6. Grab the dipping sauce of your choice, but they've got pepperoni and sausage, chicken bacon ranch, a pepperoni version, and the buffalo chicken. They're all fantastic, and they're very filling too. So if you're looking for something to order, go to marcos.com. Radar doesn't show anything here, but the question that Dustin was asking is, do we have any more snow in the forecast? Not in the short term. Not in the short term, but we're still not even at the midpoint of this month, because last I checked, there are 31 days in December, and it's only the 12th, and we just picked up our first measurable snow. Who thought that we would have a fast start to winter? Ding, 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 ding. Now, who said that, and when did they say that? This guy said it in a very detailed winter weather outlook back on the 28th of October. So many of my premium members who like to plan on buying firewood, plan on everything. We've had 7 out of the last 10 Decembers as warm. Repeat, 7 out of the last 10 Decembers have been warm in Knoxville in East Tennessee, but not this one. Yours truly said this one's going to be a fast start, and now we've already had our first measurable snow, and we haven't even reached Christmas. Oh, it's amazing. I know, but we still have a lot to talk about. Look at the snow that's going on in the Great Lakes. Those snow guns. The Lake Effect Snow Machine has been going on for days, right? They've been seeing a lot of snow. It has been full on winter there. Still some flakes in northern Missouri. Looks like they're trying to slide into Illinois at this time as well. But all in all, it is quiet here and will be quiet here for tonight. I got a note, and it looks like Chad was very appreciative. He says the snow yesterday was great. Maybe like Frosted Flakes are great. I'm thinking of this cereal. But anyway, yeah, the snow's Frosted Flakes. Yeah, he had a good experience with the snow. Hopefully it wasn't too debilitating. It lasted 3-4 hours, like 7 to 10 or 7 to 11, and it was gone. As anticipated, it didn't last all day. Have a fantabulous day from Carrie. She is noting that it is also cold, and she has the cold emoji on the screen as well. All right, so it is 6:50. My goal is to be done at the top of the hour just to bring you up to speed, because the drought monitor will be coming out this morning at 8:30. That's a weekly report from our friends at NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. We've now had 2.55. Yes, it was nice to get 0.47 inches of rain yesterday. That brings us now over the halfway point, because we average 5, and December is typically the second soggiest month of the year. I'm looking at the green numbers. July is certainly the soggiest. We get about 5 1/4 on average, and the normals are derived from the years 1991 to 2020. But December, keep in mind, we had a very dry November. We had it exceptionally dry. It was the third driest October on record with only 0.08. So 0.08 of an inch. That's why October is usually the driest month, but this year it was exceptionally so. Future rainfall. We don't see any rain today. I don't have any rain tomorrow. There's been a lot of question about what is about Saturday. I'm going to cancel my plans on Saturday. Please don't. Please don't cancel your plans on Saturday. If you have outdoor plans, somebody was asking me about a flea market, this, that, and the other. I said, look, it's probably going to come at night, right? It gets dark now, around 5:23. And this shows no rain at 5 o'clock Saturday. So keep in mind, it will roll in after dark. Look at that, 8:30. It's already raining in Jamestown. It's already raining in Crossville by 8:30 Saturday evening. And if I were to advance the clock a little bit more, by 11 o'clock, it's raining, right? So it's going to rain Saturday night, but it's not going to ruin your outdoor plans on Saturday. I hope you don't change your plans. You've got plans, maybe you don't have a football a week Saturday. We obviously look at the following Saturday for the Vols, but you'll have other opportunities to get out, and I think Sunday is the soggier of the 2 days because we just keep adding the raindrops. These are virtual rain gauges, so they give us a good sense that the weekend could drop about a quarter inch of rain or more. Some might get more, some might get less, but then once we move into Tuesday, some of us will be closing in on an inch, maybe like Wartburg, 0.96. So there's going to be rain in the forecast. It's not going to be snow early next week. It'll be warm enough to support rain. 5:53, excuse me, 6:53. I lost track. I guess it's 5:53 Central if you're in Fairfield Glade there, Karen. But 6:53 current temperature. I'm expecting cold sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful day for the sun sphere because it's going to look sunshiny. Hazy sun and clouds tomorrow, and then more clouds. A little bit of hazy sun Saturday because we're going to be locking and reloading for rain Saturday night. My map has not buffered yet. I think it'll populate. If I give it long enough, it should start to populate. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. So anyway, December high temperatures, you could think of this as an extended almanac. Yeah, certainly the colors may not populate, but I can tell you what, 71 on the 10th. That was certainly a warm day. We were 2 degrees shy of the record high, which was 73. And of course, yesterday's misleading. How do you get snow on a 56-degree day? The answer is a midnight high, right? That's when the high temperature occurred. So I'm not quite sure why this is a little slow to load, but it did get up to 56 before the sun came up. Sunshiny skies today if you're making plans. I did bump the high from 44 to 46, I think with a light southwest wind. 3 to 8 miles per hour, we should make it into the mid-40s with ease. That should be where we head. Betty Cunningham says good morning. She says, good morning, David. Have a good day. Thank you very much, Betty. Glad to have you here. Wanda Poe says, I want to wish David and you all a Merry Christmas. God bless you all. Snow Christmas Day. She's hoping. No, David, let us know. I will let you know as early as I know. Wanda, thank you for being a premium member as well. More mid-40s today. The chance of rain goes up to 60% come Saturday night. It'll rain in the wee hours of Sunday, and I've got an 80% chance on Sunday as well as Tuesday. Maybe a kind of a little bit lesser extent on Monday, but it will have opportunities for rain. By the way, there's now 10 days on the Captain Accurate Weather app. I've always preached that the most confident time frame for a forecast is the 3 days ahead of you. If you try and forecast specifics, like down to the half inch or to the inch of snow, doing it 10 days in the future is kind of hard. So you kind of look for trends. But having a 10-day forecast has utility if you're trying to plan. Maybe you're trying to plan a vacation to Walt Disney World for this Christmas holiday. Maybe you're headed to Grandma's house. Wherever you're going, that 10-day forecast is available for virtually any, I would say any city in the United States, and you can pick any location around the globe, whether it's Tokyo, Japan, whether it's London, England, whether it's Paris, France, wherever you're going. But you got 48 hours of hourly data. You got power outages now. We have new satellite improvements. This is the latest update, which is 6.9.1, the latest version. So you'll also get power outages like we had with Hurricane Helene in western North Carolina. It was nice to be able to see who had the power out and who didn't. It's good utility. And, of course, you get the drought monitor. So at 8:30, if you have the app, you'll be able to see the latest drought monitor, which did take into consideration the data that finished through Tuesday morning. It will not take into consideration yesterday's rain. It just has to take a little while for the supercomputers to process. Temperature's 27. Current temperature, if you're just joining us, it's not a misprint. The current temperature in Madison is -1. That's not a wind chill. That is the actual temperature. Minneapolis, St. Paul, -7. That is some cold air, my friend. And certainly we're not having to deal with the heart of the cold, but it's certainly going to brush us by. So we're going to expect lows tonight, about 28. It's not going to be as cold as our northern neighbors, but if you have family there, imagine waking up to -7. Minneapolis, that's what they're dealing with this morning, and it's 2 degrees above in Bismarck. They've got a -5 wind chill. In Madison, it feels like -13, but what's 13 degrees above France? I mean, that just seems, and it's only early to mid-December. We'll call it mid-December, and it's -13. That's some cold air. It's unusual. It's a fast start. That's what I said. Fast start. So if you like intel, you like to know what's coming, I urge you to join us on Premium. You can always sample us anytime. I got some people that love to join us just for the winter months, and that's okay because the weather can change on a dime, as yesterday would have indicated. Storm Prediction Center looking at some no severe storms today, nothing to deal with around the country. Quiet weather because we've got sunshine here, but there will be, looks like the entire country is void of any thunderstorm activity here on a Thursday. The risk for some general thunderstorms exist in Dallas, Houston tomorrow. Some areas in Oklahoma, Arkansas could also find general thunderstorms tomorrow, but nothing going on here on Friday. And then even on Saturday, the chance for some thunder will not be here, but it could cover Memphis, Jackson, Tennessee, and back toward Houston, Dallas. Those are the spots that might have some general thunderstorm activity Saturday if you're on the road and you're headed westbound. Futurecast shows, again, big bubble of no trouble. It's coming up from Mississippi, Alabama. That's why we're going to find very few clouds today, like cobalt blue sky, but it could be deceiving sunshine looking out the window. It's still pretty cold, highs at 46. Warm front moves to our north on Friday. We're going to find more clouds of the high variety. We're also going to find a little bit of haze, but the chance for rain comes in, I think, after dark there on Saturday. Now, this is midday Saturday. Where's the rain? It's nowhere near here. It's back west of Memphis. That's midday. By 5 o'clock, it's getting, well, dark, soon to be dark. It's already moving into western Kentucky, and there's about 7:45, 8 o'clock. So there will be some pockets of rain from the plateau. It'll spread west to east in the overnight period. And then we're going to have a rainy start, I think, on Sunday. So if you're headed to church services, you're going to want the umbrella. That's the way things are trending as of now. It is 6:58. I'm going to check your comments again here in a second, but 46 the high. Sunshiny skies. It'll be cold. Winds out of the southwest 3 to 8. Again, if you're in Wartburg, Oak Ridge, Clinton, or Norris, about 46. Maynardville, Sharps Chapel, about 46. 44 for La Follette, 45 for Talbot, Morristown, White Pine, and Dandridge, about 45 degrees. Newport should be closer to 48. We'll be keeping an eye on that for the beautiful day that we have today. Marilyn Bell, speaking of White Pine, she says, have a great day, everyone. Finally feeling better after being sick. She enjoyed the snow pictures as I got no snow. You got no snow in White Pine. You feel cheated. That's amazing, because I know there were a lot of good snow pictures. The snow bunny I saw from Mary Flannery was really cute. Liked seeing that, and I did see a great picture from Diane Ladyhawk. She also posted some great pictures in East Maryville. By the way, Lana Johnson says, good morning from Kodak. Burr, it's chilly, but my coffee is hot. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing your virtual cup with me. Everyone have a blessed day. And Danny Feedback saying, go Vols. I know he's excited about the soon-to-be game on the 21st. We're very excited about that game. A week from Saturday. It's still hard. It's still a long way from now, but we'll be planning that forecast for Columbus here in just a matter of days. Today, we're looking for a high of 55 in Memphis, 49 for Atlanta. Heading north to Lexington, only 37. And if you're headed east towards, say, Charlotte, they'll be around 50 degrees. It's 7 o'clock straight up. Here's your forecast tonight. Mostly clear for the evening. There will be some high clouds increasing overnight, so I don't expect it to be quite as cold. If we get to 26 this morning, that was my expectation. I think we'll be about 28 tonight. And you can see the temperatures may vary a bit. 29 for Jamestown, Crossville. 23 for Middlesboro, looking for a low in Sevierville, Tellico Plains, around 30 degrees tonight. So it's another cold night, but maybe a degree different from where we were this morning. 7-day forecast, 46 today, 51 on Friday with hazy sun and clouds. And yes, I do have us in the mid-50s for the weekend. Rain coming in after dark. More likely after 9 o'clock for many of us in the evening, but then 59 Monday, Tuesday, 55 on Wednesday. So thankful for all of you. Again, we're going to get some much needed rain next week as well. Every drop will help and probably will benefit us in the long run. If you're watching us on YouTube, then you already know this particular URL. But if you're not, and you're on Facebook and you want to see me on YouTube, you get the same information. Go to youtube.com/@CaptainAccurate. It's free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you want something extra, If you want something, if you aren't spontaneous, you like to know things in advance, well, the premium service may be just for you. I have a 15-minute video that has quite a few things still yet to play out. My winter weather outlook is just over 15 minutes. It's a video. It's pinned to the subscriber group. My winter weather outlook, again, for the 24-25 winter season. And there's a lot of winter still ahead of us. First, to see my snow forecast, if you choose to be a premium member, it's just $4.99 a month. That's 16 cents a day. It's the best weather bargain in East Tennessee, in my view. You're the first to see every forecast. We do focus on a daily basis, regular basis, the forecast that goes 15 days. 20 days, 30 days into the future and beyond. We're already looking at New Year's Eve and New Year's Day and into practically Martin Luther King Day itself. We're in about the 12th or 13th of January now as what we've been focused on. But more Facebook Lives. More Facebook Lives on Sunday with fewer ads. It's just one of the great services of having premium. And we're now more than 2 years strong. We've been doing this now since October of 2 years ago. So amazing. Anyways, how time flies. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. Stay safe, stay warm, and make sure you have the sunglasses and the warm coat. We'll see you here next time. Take care.